You are watching Access LaPorte County, Channel 97. Coming up next is November 21st meeting of the Long Beach Advisory Plan Commission. You can find more information for this meeting at www.accesslaportecounty.org.
Welcome to the Advisory Plan Commission of 2022. In order, let's stand for pledge of allegiance. To the flag of the United States of America, to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, welcome. With nobody on Zoom, so very good bed here. I'm here. Mike Johnson here. Here. Seth McCormick. Matthew Kirchman here. And Jim Dean. Here. Welcome, Jim Dean, to the Advisory Plan. Approval minutes. Everybody got a copy of the minutes from 9/19/22. Anybody have any changes to those? Otherwise, I'll make a motion to accept them.
Second.
Second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Oh, sorry. Okay, so old business, maximum building size. Mike, floor is yours.
So at the last meeting, I raised my hand to go out and research the breakdown of square footage in Long Beach for the total population of 1,034 homes. I went to the property tax assessor's office in LaPorte in hopes of finding that data, and they were very helpful. It's not going to break out exactly the way we'd like to see it, which was we last talked about it being 3,500 square feet maximum square footage on new construction or additions to the home in its entirety, but they were able to break it down for me. So out of the 1,034 homes, those that are less than 3,000 square feet are 812 or 78.6%. Homes greater than 3,000 square feet are 222 or 21.5%. Then homes in excess of 4,000 square feet, or 123 homes, are at 11.9% of the total population. And then homes between 3,100 and 4,000 are 99 homes, or 9.6%. So just to give it some perspective, typically in my background in banking, whenever you look at financials, anything that's more than 10% is considered material. So we're at about close to 12% of homes over 4,000 square feet. I can't give you a breakout of those over 3,500, but clearly it's more than the 11.9%.
And Mike, do we know, did those include basements?
They did not. They don't break it out that finely.
Okay, so we don't know if it's basement included. If it's finished, I imagine it's included.
I would assume so, yes. Because I'd fight it otherwise to not pay more taxes.
Sure, yeah. Okay, well, I guess the question is, do we think there is a need to put a maximum limit on building size? The argument for is to try and preserve the character of the community as single-family residences, not having giant estates. The reason against is because it's just another limitation to what our residents can do. So what are the thoughts?
Well, when we last visited this thing in 2021 and Mike Gorman was still a member of the APC, Mike, his comment was, we don't really need it because we have setbacks and height restrictions to our existing homes. I think the concern is when people parcel more than one lot together, they can obviously expand to a larger square footage, but if we're looking at a normal footprint for our community, then we've already got requirements for setback, and which should control square footage to a large extent, and height.
Yeah, unless you buy 3 or 4 lots and put them together.
Correct.
Like the property on the peninsula on Captain's Walk.
Yep.
I think I'm not sure how many square feet it's going to be, but it's going to be a monster. I know that.
Wasn't it 18,000 square feet?
Something huge. Wow. Yeah, it's big.
It's better than a subdivision.
Yeah, but on the other hand, the neighbors didn't seem to have a problem with it. Mm-hmm. Neighbors who came, they kind of liked the idea because if they built that giant house there, then nobody could build next door to them. So they liked it for that reason.
Interesting.
On the other hand, I'm not sure that's such a legitimate thought, because those people could still sell their lots or part of their lots. So I guess that's sort of the deal. So, other comments, other thoughts about whether we should have a maximum building size?
Mike, will you, because I couldn't write it down that quick, later on, will you send that to me in an email? Just for history, I'd like to know that. Oh, super. Okay. All right, that's all I need to know.
Okay, well, then I guess before we decide on anything, let's decide, do we really want to even pursue this? All in favor of pursuing a maximum building size, raise your hand. All opposed? So, I don't feel real strongly either way, so 4 opposed. All right, that makes our job easy.
Yeah, just to point out that the town council could also initiate, so that doesn't mean that it won't come your way, but it puts it on, the onus on the town council, and there's procedures, you know, whether they do or don't. At least it satisfies their request for you to look into it.
Okay, next agenda item under old business.
And thanks for the research, Mike. I appreciate that.
That was great.
Yeah.
By the way, if you ever go to the assessor's office, they are so helpful. I'm just blown away.
Yeah. Good.
Okay, next agenda item, amended steep slope ordinance. So we sent this ordinance to the town council. They made an amendment. They changed one word. In B, they changed building commission instead of shall. They said may require an engineering study. Basically, I think the thought was every time the steep slope is a part of a plan, they wanted to have some leeway to say they don't necessarily have to do that. So they sent it back to us with that recommendation. If we decide we're okay with this amendment, we pass it, it becomes law. Doesn't have to go back to the council. Anybody have a problem with changing shall to may?
No.
I'd make a motion then to accept the amendment.
Second.
Just to fill in the blanks, yeah, the one other is the requirement of a writing or a statement from the town council, which Dr. LeMay sent via email to you indicating what that change was. So that, in addition to that amendment, if you so choose to accept the town council's proposed change, then it will get accepted in that form as approved at the last meeting by the council.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Cool. No new business, no public hearing, any public comments?
Woo-hoo.
Closing matters, next meeting is 12/19/22. I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I second it.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye. Yeah, that's a-
That's the best.